All right, so welcome everybody. My name is Lindsay from Elevation Live. I'm coming from Baltimore, Maryland. Welcome to everyone across the nation. Today's class is Rise and Restore, so we'll just do some mobility exercises, mix in with some stretching just to kind of wake up your body and get excited for the rest of the day. So when you're all set, let's meet back at our mats. We're gonna lie flat on our back, so however you can get there comfortably. You're gonna hug into your chest and give yourself some love. So breathe in with the tight. And exhale, release. Breathe in, and then I pull back. Breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. Into the nose for 3, 2, 1. Out through the mouth. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in through the nose. 3, 2, 1. Breathe out through the mouth. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop that left foot down to the mat. You're going to keep this right knee into your chest. We're going to do a few circles in and around. Warm up those hips. If you'd like, you can extend this left leg down towards the bottom. Go clockwise a few, and then counterclockwise. All right, relax here. Begin to push into your hands on the back of your thigh, extending that leg up, and then bending back down. So give a little bit of pressure. You should feel the hamstrings start to wake up here. And then back and forth. And head back into your chest. You're going to take your left hand on the outside of the right leg. You're going to shift up and over onto that left hip as you allow your right leg to drop down towards the left. If you can touch your foot, that's great. Now just kind of hug on with your left arm. You can go underneath if that's more comfortable. To extend the stretch, take your right arm straight out of your shoulder. Maybe take your gaze down the right fingertips. With every breath, you'll feel your belly and chest rise. With every exhale, allow yourself to get a little bit deeper into the stretch. Really twist out the spine, release those toxins. Take one more inhale, and then we'll bring this right arm over towards the left. Exhale and twist. Right side of the body first, then side lifts to meet the right. Drop the right foot down, bring the left knee into your chest, and then do a few rotations in the hip, clockwise and counterclockwise. Again, you can extend the leg down if you'd like. Deepen the stretch through the lower back. All right. Push into the hands on the back of the thigh. Extend that leg up, and then push back down as you bend. Back and forth, waking up that hamstring. Two more here. And then we're going to bend this left knee in. We'll shift up and over onto the right hip. And gently bring the right hand on the outside of the left as you roll onto that right side. Again, if you put this hug the bottom of the hug underneath the left leg. Here. You'd like to elongate the stretch. your left arm straight out from the socket. Then take your gaze down towards your left fingertips. Take deep inhales through the nose. Then exhale through the mouth. You begin to melt into the mat a little bit more of every breath. Take a deep inhale. We're going to cross this left arm over towards the right. And with the exhale, then left side of the body, then right. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock back and forth a few times, releasing that lower back. So we did the outside of the hips, now we're going to do the inside. So go ahead into a nice happy baby. Your legs up into a bent position, hug on the insides or the outsides of the feet. And allow these knees to fall out towards the rib cage on the outside. You may find that your shoulders or head or neck lifts, so relax them down. Take a breath. With the exhale, imagine pushing your tailbone down towards the base of the mat. Really stretch from the crown to the tailbone. Next two breaths, maybe you can push your elbows on the inside of the knees. Outward a little bit more, keeping that wide stance. And on your left exhale, begin to squeeze your legs together. We're going to roll up gently. And swing on over. All right, legs are going to come straight out from you. Pull up on your glutes so you're nice and planted on your sit bones. We're going to take an inhale, and then we're going to crawl our hands down very gently, hinching at the hips. So don't round your back yet. Take a breath in, lifting, straightening out that spine. I'm going to show you this. And then exhale, pull forward gently. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, fall down. One more, inhale, lift. And on this exhale, you can begin to round your back and allow your hands to come to wherever they can meet. Give yourself some love today. Appreciate how your body's feeling. One more breath. And keep rounded as you curl your fingertips up. Keep looking between your legs as you can stack one vertebrae on top of the other. All right, begin to bend your left foot in towards your inner right thigh. Again, pull up on your sit bones if you need to readjust. Take an inhale and then twist towards that right leg. Exhale and begin to fall down. Breath in, lifting back up. This time as you exhale, come on the inside of that right leg. Place your hands wherever you feel comfortable. You get a stretch. You can come down to your forearms if you're there today. As long as you keep this left hip and right hip evenly planted. Take a breath. Crawl back up from wherever you're at. We're going to reach up and above our head. And then we're going to take our right hand and allow it to fall down to the mat. We're going to take our left And we're going to sweep down towards the right foot. Inhaling up, then exhale, sweep. Inhale up, exhale, sweep. Feeling that nice mobilization through the shoulder. Feeling great stretch along the side body as you reach over. There's just so many steps to this. And just take it at your own pace. Remember, this is to stretch your body, not put it through any pain. Give me one more here. Sweeping, and then right to meet the left. Come right center, jab. Extend that left leg out and march it out, giving your legs a nice break. All right, left side. So extend that left leg out. Right foot's gonna go on an internal part. Again, pull up on those glutes so you're planted on the sit bones. Take an inhale and exhale, twist towards that left leg. Begin to crawl down where you feel a comfortable stretch. And this right and left hip nice and planted. With the breath, inhale and exhale, rise. All right. Take another breath, nice tall spine, and then the exhale, you're gonna crawl the inside of that left foot. Again, placing the hands wherever you feel comfortable. You're gonna come down to your forearms, you can come there. As long as you keep your hips planted. Great. So go ahead and take a breath and exhale, begin to crawl back up. This time we're going to sweep the right arm. So inhale, lift, exhale, plant the left, and sweep with the right. Inhale, we'll lift and side bend, and exhale, we'll sweep. Back and forth. Really opening up that shoulder, thoracic spine, side body. All right, give me two more here at your own pace. And with the last inhale, left arm comes to meet the right, come down heart center, and then right leg will go out front and march it out, giving those knees a nice break. The hamstrings are always good to hit, but one of my favorites are the hip flexors. And I said multiple because there are multiple muscles in that area. So, kneeling position. Right knee is going to be down first. If you need to fold your mat a few times, feel free. Left foot is out in front. Place your hands along the pelvis. You're going to take a big squeeze of that right glute in the back, and then tuck that tailbone underneath. Good. You're going to shift forward so you feel a nice, comfortable stretch, and stay there. So it may be a very small movement. I don't want you to get all the way deep down into the floor, just to the point where you feel it. And if you see me looking up, I'm checking the clock to time it, by the way. Keep squeezing, and then release, and just stay in this position here. The reason I make you guys squeeze the opposing muscle is because it's called reciprocal inhibition. So by activating the opposing muscle, it actually allow the one in the front, your hip flexors, to release. All right, you're gonna take this right arm on that leg that's down on the floor, and you're gonna reach up and over. Neutral, we're gonna inhale, reach. Exhale, neutral. You may find a different sensation now there. So if you need to come back a little bit, feel free. Reach back and forth. We'll do a few more, syncing with your own breath. All right, give me one more here. And relax. Go ahead and send those knees to the outside of the mat. Arms out into extended child's pose. And release the tailbone to the heels. And shift back up. All right. Time to stretch it out on the left side. Right foot is planted. Left glute is nice and squeezed, and tuck that tailbone underneath. Good. Shift forward till you feel a nice stretch, and hold here squeezing. And release. You're going to stay in this position. If you want to get a little deeper, feel free. Come back a little bit, and then squeeze that glute again and shift forward. Relax the glute, and reach up and over with the left arm. Inhale, reach. Exhale, neutral. A little bit of a balance challenge, I see, too. So take your time. We're going to do a few more reps. Inhale, reach. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, reach. Exhale, neutral. One more. And release. Good job. Send those knees out to the sides of the mat. Sink your heels and your hips into your heels. Arms extended out. Take another breath between your hands. Shift back up. We're going to try a scorpion pose. So you're going to be on your stomach. Right arm is going to be bent at a 90-90, so your elbow should be in line with your shoulder. You're going to make sure that your shoulder doesn't round into the floor. So bring it up, and then begin to push off with your left hand into that right side of your body. Your body weight will shift towards the right hip. If you want, you can take the top leg, which is your left, and then wrap it over. You should be feeling it all along your chest. And begin to rotate back. This time, you're going to extend that right arm. You're going to allow the right shoulder to go into the floor and very gently roll into your right hip. And that gently along the front of the right shoulder. Take an inhale and exhale, release. Two more just like that. Roll the shoulder in, rotate on the right hip. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, roll. Exhale, release. Good job. All right, left side. So bend that left arm, 90-90. Elbow in line with the shoulder. Use this right hand. Gently push yourself up and over onto the left side of the body. Make sure the shoulder on the left side is lifting. You should feel along the left side of your chest. If this right leg would like to flip over, pointing the right toes to the left side of the mat. Take another breath and begin to rotate back. This time extending your left arm straight out. And then gently rolling the left shoulder into the mat. You're going to push into that left side. And don't go as far as the chest stretch. And then release. Be gentle with your body. You know what works best for you. Push into the shoulder. And release. Last one. Roll. And release. Good job. Push up and over. Flip onto your back once again. Send those toes down towards the bottom of your mat. Fingertips up and above your head. Take a deep breath. Feel the energy through the fingertips and toes. Stretch the whole spine and then exhale, soften. Take a breath. All the way through fingertips to toes. Stretch it out. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, release. Give me one more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Good job. All right, go ahead and bend the left leg. You're going to take the right ankle up and over the left thigh. Those right toes are going to come towards the nose. So point them up towards the knee. Very gently, you can push along the right thigh, never on the knee. You're going to push outward here. You should feel a nice stretch along the internal hip area. Deep breaths here. You may find that your arms and shoulders start to tense, so release them down to the mat too. All right, we're going to switch over. And if you feel comfortable today, you can do this stretch or you can stay where you're at right now and do this one again. Feed your arms through the hole between your right and left leg. You can hug onto the back of the left thigh. If you'd like, pull in as deep as you can. You should feel a nice outer hip stretch. Or you can even straighten this left leg all the way up. Whatever feels best for you. We're going to hold here for 30. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathe in. Breath, relax the shoulders. Take one more deep breath with me here and release. Plant the left foot down, drop the right. We're going to take the feet to the outsides of the mat and windshield wiper back and forth. Same thing on the left side. So bend that right leg, cross the left foot over top of the right thigh. Hang out here, toes to the nose. Push along the left thigh very gently, opening up that hip. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more deep breath with me here. And then on the exhale, you can grab the back of the right thigh if you want to take it to this position. Hugging here or extending. Again, if you just want to stay with that right foot planted, stay there. Breathing in, sending love into your body. Breathing out, allowing your spine to soften into the mat. Another breath. And exhale, drop the right foot down. Then the left comes to meet the right. Again, windshield wipers. So send those feet to the corners of the mat, back and forth. And begin to relax. Go ahead and roll yourself up very gently. We're going to bring our legs into a nice butterfly. So the bottoms of your feet are going to kiss together. Depending on your hip flexibility, it might be more comfortable to bring the feet away from the body. It makes it a little bit easier. Again, pull up on those glutes so you're nice and planted. On the side of the wood today. Okay, so with the breath, we'll rise the knees up towards you and then exhale back down. Take another one. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fall. This next one, as you rise, you're going to push into your forearms very gently, activating the inner thighs. And then exhale, release. You can get a little bit deeper. Again, inhale, pushing in, activating the inner thighs. 3, 2, 1, release. One more, push for 3, 2, 1, and release. Hold here in a nice position. So if you'd like to stay here for your stretch, stay here. If you'd like to hinge at your hips and then crawl forward, take it to a comfortable stretch for you. Another breath. And with the exhale, begin to slowly crawl up. Right, release those legs. Those knees get a little tight from being bent. Yeah, one more hip opener for you. So go ahead and cross the left leg first. Take the right foot along the floor, shin, or thigh, depending on your range of motion. So my right hip is a lot tighter than my left. So if you see how high it is, I'm going to bring it down to my shin. So it's almost level with the left. Keeping the toes nice and flexed very gently. You're going to inhale and then reach forward once again. So you should feel an outer hip stretch on that right side. If you need to deepen it, then lift it up at a higher position. Lean forward into that leg. Take a breath here and exhale, soften into the stretch. Take another breath. And then begin turning in towards that right leg. And you're going to allow your chest to fall forward if you can onto that right side. Just hang out here. Breathing in through the nose and out. Take a breath. We're going to crawl back up on the exhale. And we're going to take these fingertips back behind us. So be nice and pointed on your fingertips. Roll those shoulders back and down and puff open that chest. As you breathe in, you should feel it open up the front of the body. And exhale, keep it lifted. Inhale, feeling that breath travel through the rib cage. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale from the belly, the rib cage, through the chest. And exhale, release. Begin to crawl your fingertips to the front. We're going to switch legs. So rock it out, back and forth. And then bend that right leg in. The left foot will stack on the floor, shin, or thigh, wherever you're comfortable. Flex the toes up towards the nose. Inhale, and then lean forward. onto a comfortable stretch for your body. Each side is different. Take one more inhale here, and exhale, begin to crawl up, and turn in towards that left thigh, resting the chest along the thigh. Take another breath. Begin to lift up very gently and take those fingertips back behind you. Inhaling, lifting the chest, opening up, and exhale, soften. Inhale, rise, keeping this length with the exhale. One more deep inhale, feel the belly rise through the rib cage, through the chest, and exhale, release. Crawl fingertips back to the side, release both legs out in front, rock it out. And you guys are all set, so thank you so much for coming to Rise and Restore. It was a pleasure, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Take care, guys.